Hi guys, and welcome to your September 2020. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You 3-in-1 reading for the beautiful sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hi. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams? Hello to my members. Let's work. This is going to be, again, the 3-in-1 reading for you. And yes, there was a lot that went on. Your ruler, Aries, is in retrograde right now, so you could attest to the fact that things are slow. Okay. People are a little unmotivated. That's affecting everybody, especially cardinal signs, cardinal earth, Capricorn. This is getting on my nerve, and I can see it on the camera, but you probably can't see it from where you're sitting. You think I'm being nitpicky, but it's a hair, and it drives me nuts. Did you just see me grab it? Okay. So anyway, cardinal earth, which is Capricorn, cardinal air, which is Libra, cardinal water, which is Cancer, and of course you, cardinal fire. So please bear with me. This is going to be time stamped. We're going to be looking at your obviously your love life, which serves as the what aren't they telling you in this particular reading. Then we're going to move on to the singles reading. Okay. And then we're going to be finally closing you out with the work, money, and career. And while I was going in and meditating into your energy, they just started coming out. So I took them. I apologize. We're going to go in with the healing fairies. And the first card out is peace of mind. The second card out is self-reliance. The third card out is breaking free. These are universal energies between you and your partner. Okay. And you can be experiencing these in one way, and your partner or the person you have an active connection with could be experiencing these particular energies in another way. Okay. And top of the deck was miracle healing. This has been a very popular card, miracle healing. Okay. We're going to go ahead right now and talk a little bit about each. Peace of mind, obviously, intuitively, I am feeling like, especially when I see what clarified that, because like I said, these cards kind of fell out. So I'm looking at this, and there's obviously something that's going on with you and your partner, a partner that is very much so about radical change. This Uranus whole thing that's going on in Uranus and Mars retrograde and Mercury retrograde that's going to be coming up. There is something here where a person is trying to communicate either to you, or you guys are trying to communicate to each other about peace of mind. And what's clarifying that is death. Okay. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Someone wants to break free from things that no longer serve them. They want to get a peace of mind. In order to do that, you have to rid yourself of what is cluttering your mind space, okay? Self-reliance is something that you do very well. A person could be, honestly, when I first saw it, I felt like that's Aries energy, but, sometimes the flip side of that, especially in a relationship, is not to be reliant on self. That's the hard part with cardinal energies that I just named. You're so used to initiating everything and doing everything on your own. Sometimes you can't do that. It gets to a point where love is very dependent on another person when we're talking about one and one that makes two. So this is accepting, okay, something in that particular aspect or vein that needs to be accepted. I am learning to accept things that I cannot change. And then we have breaking free. This is a mentality. This is a regimented, a process way, a regimented rules of things that has been done that has not served this particular situation. Okay. And I feel like doubt, I release the need to know all the answers, is definitely here in these particular energies. There is radical changes that's taking place. Top of the deck is purpose. I know what I am here to do. So there is radical change that's taking place. Death of thoughts, ideas, processes that no longer serve this situation, no longer serve you. And as a result of that, it will bring peace of mind, because the healing, or they're called the soul's journey lesson cards, but I refer to them as the blockages. And what has blocked peace of mind is an inability to understand that endings are merely beginnings to something else. What has blocked the self-reliance is an inability of accepting things that you cannot change. What has blocked the breaking free of things that no longer serve you was a need, or the inability. What has blocked that is the inability to release the fact that you need to know all of the answers. So there is definitely some transformative changes going on between you and the person that you're connecting with, Aries. And right now, I know you are probably unmotivated and very much so like, I'm over this. You're taking a break. You're like, I can't. Like, at this point, you're just like, hands up, don't shoot. Like, I'm to the point where I'm done. Like, I can't. And I don't know. It looks like, obviously this time out is definitely needed for the greater of this relationship. So let's go ahead with the marvelous truth and give one more clarifier to death. Show me, Spirit. All right, look at all of these that popped out. We're going to take the top one. We do have Wheel of Fortune 10, and that is clarifying the obvious peace of mind, the death, and the 10. So we do know that the 10 is the 10 is completion, okay? We know that this is the Wheel of Fortune, a major arcana energy, obviously. Ruling planet of the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Jupiter is now direct. Chance, changes, destiny, luck, opportunity, and winning. So there are going to be some profound changes going on. The cycle that you are experiencing right now will be ending, and we will see exactly how that fares out in your regular energy here. Self-reliance being blocked by acceptance, but being clarified here by the heart chakra. So now that, yes, now it's coming together. There is an energy here that I rely on myself. I will not open my heart. I will not fall in love. I will rely on myself because myself won't let me down. It's me, myself, and I. But unfortunately, there's something that needs to be accepted in learning that you cannot change certain things, and that is love. And when I see that the heart chakra is here, the energy between you and this person is just that. So your person could definitely be telling you that, I know that you're self-reliant. I know that you can do this by yourself. I know that you don't want to feel the vulnerability of love, but I want you to heal and open up that heart chakra to me, and accept the following affirmations. I am open to love. I love and accept myself. I live in balance and in a state of gratitude. I am connecting with other beings. All love resides in my heart. And once that is accepted, then maybe we can move on. So that's more than one way of looking at it. And then we do have breaking free and releasing the need to know all the answers to control the narrative. Definitely. Wow. Look at that. Sacral chakra. Sexuality and creativity. I am passionate. I am open to experiencing the present moment. I am comfortable in my body. I feel at peace. I am a creative being. Breaking free from that doubt and opening up yourself to the things that are so beautiful as far as your creativity and being one with that. I love it. Top of the deck, we do have, again, purpose. We also have miracle healing, and we have recovery, okay? Recovery. So I do feel right now in your energy here that this is a sort of a recovery feeling, period for you and your person. These particular energies are here. When I'm looking at heart chakra and sacral chakra, someone possibly isn't feeling 100% okay with expressing themselves sexually. Vulnerability definitely makes someone in this connection feel uncomfortable. So I can see a person wanting to really bridge the gap and not, or make a situation a little bit more comfortable for the relationship to bloom and blossom where it needs to be, okay? If that makes sense. So, all right. First card out is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? There's been an education here, so to speak. We do have the Four of Cups. There is an offer that's here, but I feel like, Aries, it could be them offering you and you're not interested necessarily. Heart of the matter is the Queen of Swords. I feel like one of the things that they're not telling you is that there are boundaries up, but you can't necessarily place a boundary up in your heart. Aries, you've definitely fallen in love. Your person knows that you fell in love, but they also know, or they're coming through saying that they know that you have been blocking the love flowing between you two. This is the Nine of Swords. They have been up at night losing sleep over this situation because of how they feel about you. We do have the Four of Wands. Obviously, that is the 1111. They want to obviously get married. Okay, they want it with you. They want the celebration with you. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, okay, at the top of the deck, which is also the World. And we also have the Queen of Pentacles that's at the top of the deck. Contributing to this particular energy is the Eight of Pentacles, okay. Where's my hands? There we are. This is my Eight of Pentacles. And basically, they want to work at this. They want to continue to work at this relationship. There is an offer here. My two fours indicate that foundationally, obviously, this relationship could be thrown off. They realize that. And they realize that there have been a lot of things that they could have done better, or possibly that you could have done better, but they don't want to stop trying here, okay? They have learned a lot through this relationship. They are coming through stating that despite all of the things that have kept them awake, all of the miscommunication, all of the things that you have done as a defense mechanism, Aries, to protect yourself from their energy, because you are self-reliant and you know, you don't need to do it to deal with things, and you can break away. There's a certain part of you that possibly got bored, and you know, if you're not constantly stimulated, you will feel that way. I feel like this person is trying to get you to see and want to open you up, that there's a little bit more than your energy. If that makes sense? There's a little bit more to this relationship than what makes you bored. There's a little bit more to me, Aries, than what meets the eye. I have so much more to give, but if you're constantly blocking our flow of love, I can't show you, because then I become defensive, because then I become to a point where I want to shield myself from you. And I know that I don't really feel comfortable with doing that. They want a brand new beginning. They can see themselves with you for a long time. Foundationally, they're wanting to come out of, you know, whatever come out of odds with you, you know. They have a stable offer. They realize that, you know, there are some parts of you that you close off from them. You know, nursing that pinnacle, so to speak, trying to control the narrative of when you give it away, which you should. Your person wants you to submit to this love because they realize that you love them too, or they think so. Let's find out. They really want you to submit to this love. They feel like you're holding back. First card out is passion. There is a lot of passion clarifying in this offer. There is so much that this person has learned again, but they do feel like you're holding it. They want you to allow your heart to sing with the joy that you feel when you guys are together. Clarify my Four of Cups. They realize that there have been some things that have taken place between you that have not been all wine and roses. There's a children aspect too. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Whew, this thing pinches me. The Four of Cups is being clarified by children. I'm going to go in with a clarifier for that. Your love life is being affected by children. This feels like this was a person that you dealt with at some point, Aries. You could possibly have a child with. Again, I always say you have a child, your partner has a child, or you both have bonus children. Whatever this is, children plays an aspect. I will go in with something else for that one, unless I get a bigger picture here. We do have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You guys could possibly have not spoken in a few days. I don't feel like this is a full-blown breakup. I do feel like this is a reimagining or a I need some space type of thing, or maybe this was a big argument that you guys had. But they do feel like that you are their soulmate, and that's the reason why they can't get any sleep. They're losing sleep over this. They really want to put this to rest. If there is children involved that you have, if you're worried about them being a capable mother or father, Aries, they're coming in loving on you and your child or children. They can more than definitely take care of you and the child. They are a nurturer. They can really do this. They can see themselves being in a relationship with you long term. Okay. Obviously, clarify my Four of Wands here, Spirit. They want marriage. They want the whole kit and caboodle. We do have past life relationship along with reconciliation. So I don't feel like, again, this was a full-fledged breakup, but I do see reconciliation is here. So we're going to go with it. It looks like there are some family issues on the table, possibly with the mom of a child or the other half of this child. I do not feel like this child belongs to you, cross watcher, for Aries. But again, that can be something that you guys could have a child together and someone wants reconciliation. I do have you deserve love, clarifying my Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So far your keywords are passion, children, retreat, soulmate, past life relationship, reconciliation, healing family issues, and you deserve love. Your person is knowing that you deserve love and they want to be the one to give it to you. They do not want to be penalized by things that they may have said that was wrong. Again, I do see miscommunications here. We're going to go in with Sacred Soulmate for my soulmate card. And then I'm going to go in with, since I'm using the Illuminated Tarot, we're going to also use Illuminated Tarot to clarify that. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Addictions. Wow. Physical addictions, emotionally addictive thoughts, or other negative patterns are affecting this relationship. Yes. Top of the deck. Detours. Okay. And then I really do feel like this is it as well. Fragile heart. I do feel like this is hurt. Previous hurt that is being brought into this particular relationship. Excuse me, guys. Okay. I do feel that way. I'm going to go in, and I'm not going to flip a coin here. I'm just going to go in with the first one that I touch, which is the Illuminated Tarot Mini in blue. Okay. That's this. And I'm going to clarify children, because I want to get a little bit more. Foundationally, though, cross watcher Aries is thinking about some things. This situation with their children's mom, or the situation with the children's mom, or whatever situation this is with the child. Cross watcher, I'm talking to you. It's complicated, and this comes up for you a lot. I just want to let you know your person does look at you as being very capable of taking care of this child, now that I have these cards in my hand and I'm asking for clarification on this situation. Whatever this is, they probably, I want you to know this, they probably would have made a move already. Okay? They would have made a move. When I say move, I mean into this Four of Wands, into you moving in, into you taking this relationship to the next level if this child wasn't there. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that they shouldn't incorporate you in, but what I am saying is that I feel as if this child situation is a lot of the reason why they have held back. And it has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with what I'm going to clarify as it pertains to this child. I don't know what type of situation Aries had cross watcher with this particular child's mother or father, but there is something here that they have not told. Here we go again with the Queen of Pentacles, and here we go again with the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. This is something to do with money. This is something to do with money. The same energy is here. You guys clarify this in the comments for me. Same energy. Money. More pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Courage. Something here with money. All right, so I'm just going to go into the very first thing. There is some type of financial arrangement. I don't know where this is coming from. This is very specific. Some type of financial arrangement. Whatever this financial arrangement is, if Aries or individual that is in this particular situation, if they change it by moving in with a partner or by doing something that even indicates that they have even $2 more money, something changes in this situation. So that is the clarification of children. If that sounds like it's halfway right, then go ahead and book me because I have to move on. So I feel like going back to the point, the person wants you to at least be honest with them, Aries, about what this situation is. You probably have gotten yourself in a situation where this other situation, if this resonates, has gotten the best of you. And you're pissed off about it. And you're just kind of trying to go with the motions right now because you feel like this situation has gotten the best of you. And you probably haven't realized how much it has affected your relationship. So as we close this out, again, passion, children, retreat, soulmate, past life relationship, reconciliation, healing family issues is here, and you deserve love. I really do feel like the feelings are mutual, cross watcher. I feel like Aries actually does understand everything that you're saying. I feel like one of the reasons why they haven't acted is because of some type of financial situation or arrangement with someone that they have a child with, and it's complicated. If you enter into this situation, something gets complicated. I wish I can extend it, but I cannot. So going back to the point, getting off that. This is them wanting a real chance. This is them, Aries, saying that they want for you to incorporate them into the fold. They want to be a real part of this family. They want for you to stop hiding those things from them, and they want to love you, and they would like for you to allow them to love you, okay? There is very much so holding back. There is very much so a situation where, you know, you are controlling the narrative, but they love you. They can give you the world, and they really want a chance at being able to really love you the correct way without all of these other issues. So that's what they're not telling you. Okay. So I hope that resonated. All right. So while I clean up, you know, I want to just say, I think that it's very interesting that I just got so many pentacles there. Like, it was so interesting that there was just so many and that explains the breaking free. That explains that self-reliance. That explains the miracle healing, where cross-watcher, you may be feeling like it'll never happen, and peace of mind. Somebody here is a prisoner to a situation, and they want desperately to break out of that. I do see some changes coming, and I mean some profound changes. So if this resonates with your situation, just know that it is going to be changing. Please just, you know, bear with the situation, because I really do see this situation turning around and changing, okay? But that's what they want. They want you forever. And whatever they have to go through to stand by your side, Aries, that's what they want to do. So that has been your reading. Now we're going to move into the singles energy. I am going in right now with a wisdom of the oracle. That's going to represent an energy right now in your singles energy. We're going to get one card. That card is community. This is interesting. That's 8. You know, somebody else had that community card. And I can't even think of who it is. And it was recent. 8. What does 8 mean to you? It's a whole number. So, I mean, we can go down to 4, but it still goes back. Half of 8 is 4. There were strong 4s in your last reading. So let's find out what this means. Belonging and being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. This is the signal of a new affiliation with a group. You know, you're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another and perhaps to those you don't share. There are times when you follow and the other person leads, and times when you lead and the other person follows. The appearance of this card points to an importance of learning the proper dance between you and another. Now, this isn't the singles portion of this particular card. This is the singles message. So I feel like Aries, when it has come down to this dance of leading and following, this is very much so reminiscent of that first reading. Accepting the truth that everyone has flaws as a part of the dance. Yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you are together. Honestly, I feel like this is plaguing your singles reading as well. A part of the things that a lot of the zodiac signs or just people are plagued with is that they have a knack for attracting the wrong person. And this is very much so to me in your singles reading about attracting like-minded individuals and people who are on the same page with you rather than people who are not. And unfortunately, sometimes when we say that all the time, don't we? It's all about, well, you're not on my level and blah, 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 blah. What is your level? What is the level? You know, you have to understand where your level is and fix your broken pieces before you can start attracting someone to that brokenness. Because what's going to end up happening is that we all think we're on a level higher than what we really are, right? And then when we start attracting these F-nuts toward us, we're pissed off. Like, I don't understand. Well, you're good and you're brilliant. But what ends up happening is that narcissist or that douchebag or that lowlife is attracted to those broken pieces. You know what I'm saying? So it goes back. It goes back, okay, to raising your vibration. It's hard to do. I know. It's really hard to do. All right. The single situation is community. What's crossing that situation is in present energy. Justice, the 8 of Swords. There's a fear. There's a fear here to put yourself back out there. There is a fear here in the community to kind of put yourself out there because it's like any, many, money, and mo. You never know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? And I really do feel like now, Aries, there's going to be justice in that area. There's no reason for you to be fearful of it. 8 of Swords is definitely in your head. There's no need for that anymore. It's time to break out of that and understand that in order for you to really get where you need to be, you kind of have to fail a little bit. You can't stay stuck. Do you understand that? Okay, second card is the challenge, is that you love this person. This is, okay, here we go. This person is the Queen of Cups. She is also in this deck. I'm pretty sure she is my Empress. And I always get this and the other one mixed up. What did I do with that book? I'm sorry, guys. Here we go. I believe she's the Empress. I do that all the time. I've been working with this deck so long and I still. She's the Empress, I believe. Hold on. Where are we? Where are you, Queen? Where is my Queen? You're stuck. Yes, this is the Empress. And when I say stuck, I don't mean that in a bad way, but you are in love with this person. And if you're not in love with the person, the connection is so strong that you're mentally afraid. I can look at this in another way as well. It could be that some of you guys broke away from the status quo of the way your mind worked. And what you decided to do was step out in the community. And you finally raised your vibration and attracted a like-minded person. And now you have fallen in love. I don't know. You want a brand new beginning. This is beautiful energy with a person. You love this person. You guys have beautiful intimacy. See, I told you were in love. Guidance is to follow your heart. The guidance is to follow your heart. You love this person, Aries. You are in love with this person. There is no love. I told you that. I also feel like it's time to bring this person out. It's time to have some sort of a coming out party. There's certain parts of this that you're worried about. You're so focused on being self-reliant, and that's great. There's certain parts of this that upset you. I don't know whether it has something to do with your self-esteem, whether you're worried if you bring this person out that people are going to want him or her as well. You would be surprised. Some people feel that way. I don't want nobody to see you. Stay in the house. Like, you know, you're not locking the person up, but you definitely have some mental fear. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough. Maybe you have, that was a good one earlier today. You have let your mouth write out a check that your ass can't cash because you been around, you know, being so self-reliant. That's that card that came out in your energy, and trying to build this persona for yourself that you couldn't fall in love. And look, you ended up and fell in love. Oh, no. Hell no. Yeah, y'all done up and done it. Wow. Aries, I love this. What should Aries focus on here? Focus. Focus on the Knight of Swords. It's time to cut the bullshit. That's how I'm interpreting that. It's time to cut through the bullshit. That community card is pressure from the community as well. A community that you're a part of that makes you puts this pressure on you about what you should and shouldn't do. And you could have succumbed to this community because you're trying to keep up appearances, but this Empress, who may be pregnant, or that indicates the birth of something new, who you're in love with, is there. What do? It's time to have a coming out party. It's time to unveil how you feel to the world. It's a beautiful thing. Walk into your Ace of Cups. Are you going to let the community and the people influenced in this particular community stop you? Now I'm getting another indication. The people in this community are small-minded. The people in your community that surround around you are haters. They're so busy using you up and wanting you to do things for them that they don't see how much you are in love with another person. You understand what I'm saying? How selfish is that? They get to keep you where they want you as long as they're happy. But you're not happy because you keep trying to act like that this Empress doesn't mean anything to you. But she does. But he does. Or if that Empress doesn't indicate a person, you want to change something, but there's a big-ass cup of love here. You're in love with somebody in your singles reading. It's time to make this thing official. What's our outcome? It's time to make this thing official, Aries. These people can't put... Outcome for right now is the Four of Pentacles. Not great. But what I do like about this is that it's a lesson. That's contributing to this. You're going to be working hard and throw yourself into work. You're so focused on these damn pentacles that you're not focused on this particular ace. That's not a great thing. You can be earning money for the community as well. There is people in this community. If you need to cut these people out and get around or get into the space or the circumference of like-minded individuals. I'm over it. I'm done with it. So that is what I'm going to tell you, okay? I'm going to tell you the lesson in this Four of Pentacles, and you're on your way. That's half of this 8. That's half of this 8. Look at that. Looky, looky, loo. Half of this 8. Foundations. Oh, and then 8. So I hope that this means that you're going to eventually see that the more you try to control the narrative, the more you're losing sight of the big picture. And maybe Spirit wants you to go through that just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. So at some point when you wake up, it won't be so bad. But it doesn't look like you're ready to receive the message yet. But you definitely are in love. Walk into your Ace of Cups is what we're going to name that. We're moving on to your work, money, and career. We're going to get an oracle card right now that's going to represent your financial situation and state of mind. And then we're going to go ahead and and clarify with tarot to find out what's blocking that or what's attributing to that particular energy. Show me the financial situation. Regeneration. 10s. Look at you. I told you at the top of this, in the love portion, Aries, that your energy is bringing about profound changes. Regeneration. 6 and 4 is 10. And that's exactly what we're going to focus on. A whole number. The number of 46. Regeneration. How do we regenerate? How do we regenerate our financial rebirth? See? Second chances, new opportunities. Ooh-wee. What happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for some time. And then once it germinates into your self-conscious, into your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you and a new start. A more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has now surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from God. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past because you really are experiencing a rebirth. It's time to reinvent yourself and rebirth. There is going to be, and I do feel like in that Four of Pentacles, that's exactly what you need. Because if you are going through a regeneration, that 10, I believe, is across the board. So I did see a lot of death. I seen that death. Endings are beginnings. Same thing here. I love this, Aries. Okay. I love it. All right. Financial situation is regeneration. Give me an energy that confirms or clarifies this, please. And we have newfound clarity, the Ace of Swords. So there's going to be a truth in what's been going on in your money. There's going to be an unveiling, an unfogging, okay? Jupiter is direct now, so good luck with that. Things that have been waiting in the midst of what's going on, things that have been waiting, things that have been stagnant are going to start to come towards you now, Aries. I believe that especially in your singles reading, there was a lot of pentacles. There was a lot of pentacles in love. There was a lot of pentacles in singles. You guys could be definitely connecting with Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but I will say to you that finances is definitely a huge focus for you. You're not right until those finances are on point in your love life or in your singles life. I mean, look at what your outcome was for your singles reading. So, and then look at that children card and the love reading and all of those pentacles and the same pentacles that clarified that was in the main energy. So interesting. Brand new truth. Where new sources of income will come from is what we're going to look at now. Let's put this one over here. New sources. Where new sources of income will come from. The world is at your oyster. I love this for you. Double aces, honey. Luck, luck, luck. Possibly some travel. Okay. Brand new beginnings, brand new opportunities. Whatever you do, it's basically every opportunity that you can think of in your industry. So luck is on its way. I love this. I love it. Opportunities to consider. That is the Seven of Pentacles. The opportunities to consider, and this is also the star, lies in something that that you've always wanted to do. Hope, healing, and optimism. It is definitely something that has something to do with money. This is all of these pentacles, but when I think about it intuitively, I'm feeling like something that you put off, something that you've always wanted to do. The star is the Aquarian card. Aquarius did have a similar energy, and I told them in their reading that they are the kings and queens of putting things off, and I believe this was the same narrative. Whatever you've been hoping for, whatever that you've always hoped for is opportunities that you need to consider. Just let me check on that 7 really quick. Yes, hope and healing. Whatever you've always hoped for. It's been a consistent hope. Not something that you dreamed about. Not something that you just seen on TV the other day. Not something that your friend is doing. Something that's deeply rooted within your hopes and desires that you've always wanted to do is what you are going to be wishing for, okay? All right. How opportunities will benefit you. Well, we know they're going to make you happy because you have nothing but beautiful energy here. How will these opportunities Ooh, look at that, Aries. The opportunities are going to benefit you. Oh my God, I see it now. And also the Magician came. When the opportunity comes your way for this new growth, that is the reason why you're holding on to that 4. Okay, so I think I just made a correlation. The opportunities will benefit you because at that point you feel like that's when you can be able to make your offer. Your offer is deeply rooted in the money that you make. That's the reason why it was so many pentacles. How these opportunities will benefit you. So when you, and I don't really buy into that, although I am very earthy. I understand where you guys are coming from. I'm not going to front, but this is a major arcana. You have all of the tools in your arsenal to make this work. Wow. Well, Aries, how this is going to benefit you is that's when you're going to ask this person to marry you. You're waiting on something. Wow. Give me an outcome. I want to stop. I don't want to even get another card. Justice of the peace, baby. Marriage. That's justice. Justice of the peace. And that is also the 8 of swords. And guess what's contributing? There we go. That 4 of pentacles. And there's that 4 of wands. So, yep. This was a beautiful reading. Wow. So you really want this person and you want a family life and you want everything. But there is something financially that's eating at you that you don't want to really jump all the way out the window with a relationship until that part is done. I love this. I love it. I mean, I don't want to judge, but according to the cards, it looks like it's actually going to work out. You have all of this beautiful energy in your arsenal to kick it off the way you want. I'm so happy for you guys. I done went over my time. Oh my God, Aries. Well, I am rooting for you. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I will see you guys next week when we do it again. This was a beautiful reading this month. Thank you so much for allowing me to be able to bring it to you. This was gorgeous. Like, wow. I need to hear about these new opportunities and when you're going to propose and when you're going to buy these houses, because you're strategically waiting on something. And when these pieces fall into place, to you, the last piece of the puzzle is to get your man or to get your woman. And you already know who that person is. You're just waiting. Well, I'll be the element of surprise. Good luck, Aries. Bye, guys.